Hello, everybody. Man of Light here again. It's Friday evening at 9:10. I was going to go on early, but I had a couple things to do, so I'm here now. Um, I haven't been out to the woods too much lately because the weather's been cold, and I've been coaching and getting things ready for the season's ending now. So I did have a video. My video cameras are still working in the woods, and I got one I just put up tonight with the beams of light. If you've seen it. They're still around, the beams of light. And there's a lot of things happening in that area there. It's just, it's amazing. It really, truly is. Tomorrow's going to be cold. It's going to be a high of 39, so I won't be taking the trail bike back into the woods tomorrow. Um, but this week coming up, from Sunday on up, it's supposed to be in the high 50s, maybe almost 60 degrees by midweek. So I'll probably be out there then and change a few things around. Taking one of the cameras out of the area and putting it back to where I found that hidden lake last week and putting a camera up there. So that's what I'm in my mind to do. So it's just a matter of me getting out there and doing what I have to do, And I got a lot of things to do, and trying to get things situated, and trying to get my pictures ready for my exhibit, which is in July. I'll have to get some made from the newest stuff that I have. There's a lot of things happening back in research area one as well. Seeing things back around my cameras, and it's kind of scary at the time. Some things that I'm seeing back there, but I'm going to still plug away, keep plugging away. I thank everybody for supporting my channel. I thank you all. I love you all, and like I said before, anything that you want me to do or have any ideas, let me know. Okay. What I'm going to do though, probably tomorrow's going to be cold. If I do go back to the research area, I'll probably walk. I'm not going to ride because it's too cold unless I really get bundled up. I might put an audio recorder out there and let it go all night in the new area and see what's back there, see what's happening back there. If I get any audio feedback in that area there. I did go with my video that I had taken, and there was a woman, an apparition of a woman on one of them little hill islands that was in the water. She was up against a tree. Looked like she had a gown on, and all you could see her arms, and you could see her head and her neck, and she's standing there. That's where I want to put the camera. If I do put it back there in that one area, let it run, and also put the audio recorder there in that one area, let it run all night long. If I can get a 15-hour recording, that'd be great. So these are things that I'm looking to do in the future. Hopefully, maybe this week I can get this all situated. I have to clear out some of my audio on the recorder though, and save that on my programs, and then get a fresh recording out there. One of my recorders is the video recorders. My cam's out there is running low on battery, so I'm probably going to have to put more batteries in that one camera, so that'll last for. That's been out there quite a while. It's been there over probably about 2 years now. So I put some lithium batteries in there. They're the best batteries to put in these cameras to begin with anyway. So, and they last a really long time. So that's what I'm looking to do. There's a lot of strange things happen in the skies around here where I live at. I mean, sounds. You look upstairs, up in the sky. There's nothing there. Just sounds sounds like thunder, but it's not. You look up, you think it's a jet or a plane. You don't see nothing. I know they're not UFOs because UFOs don't make any sounds. I know that for firsthand watching them. They don't make any sounds at all. but some people say they do. But I've never heard of them, and I've photographed many UFOs and beings from above, and never heard any sounds like that. You can all talk. Don't be don't be shy. Let me know who's here. You can all talk. Let me know who's here. Hey JJ, how are you? Welcome aboard. I hope everybody's doing well. Pedro Cruz, thumbs up to you, buddy. Thank you. How you doing? Where's from? Where are you from? My friends from across the pond, are they here? Middle Tennessee, okay. Colorado? Ralph Oswald, how are you? Welcome aboard. Pedro Cruz, Puerto Rico, checking in. Wow, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. If you see my channel tonight, you've seen the video I put up. It was in an area probably about a mile from, maybe a mile or 2 miles from my research area number one. I have a camera that's up there. And doing well. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. And you, I'm doing well too. Thank you. Thank you. And my new video, you can see where my camera had videotaped was deer in this one area, and these beams of light came down from the sky, and one went, parallel to the ground, right to the deer. Now, in the video that I had made a while back, same light, one beam came through in this research area number one, and it was a deer by a tree, and the beam hit the deer, and the deer disappeared. So it took it in the beams. These beams of light are either UFOs or they're interdimensional beings beaming down. What they're doing, taking these animals, maybe they're just checking them out if they're taking them, or they could be doing experiments, like I said, and putting them back on where they found them from. I don't know. I haven't found any carcasses back here or anything like that. But the beams come down, and this is, like I said, a mile or 2 miles away from my other area where I had beams coming down. So it's pretty wild. Okay. Yep. And these beams, they come down all the time around here. And, you look up in the sky, you don't see things, but in the woods there where my research area is and my cameras are, the cameras are picking up on these things. Yep. Yep. Hey, Donald, what are you saying BS for? Skinwalkers are real. Bigfoot, all these cryptids are real. And if you're from New Jersey, we have a cryptid here. It's been known all over the world. The Jersey Devil. That's real, for real as well. Dog Man's real. They're all real. I've seen them. I have audio. I have pictures of them, video of them. They're all real. Well, from my research, I found out that they are all real. Now, some people make stuff up. I don't. Whatever I see and hear, I show you and I tell you. So, the Jersey Devil is very interesting, yes. And probably in a couple months, a good friend of mine asked me that he wanted me to go with him and investigate the Jersey Devil. And he does some documentaries that are really great. And when that happens, when that occurs, I will let you know. And I don't know if it's going to be a nighttime thing or a daytime. What we're going to do, but I'm going to do my audio and video, and also take pictures of different areas where we think that he was, and people have seen him. Probably interview people as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. Now, Mothman, I haven't seen a Mothman. I haven't seen a Mothman. Yeah. The biggest Bigfoot that I saw was back in, I guess it was back in last June, maybe, or April, May, in that area there. And I heard something walking, and I looked up. I was down like in an area where a pond was, and up on the banks, there's a path that goes all around this area here. And I had heard something, and I looked up, and this thing was up there, and I had took pictures of it, and this thing had to be 10 foot tall, biggest one I've ever seen. It was watching me and walking along with me, but it wasn't very close to me. And then it disappeared. So I mean, something that big can disappear in a matter of a split second. You blink your eye, they're gone. It's just pretty amazing what they're able to do. Well, if you know, I got sound, I got pictures, but here's the thing: whenever you take a picture, if you ever been out in the field or to do anything like that, and you see one, you take a picture of it, you're not gonna have a clear shot. I don't care. You have $1 million camera. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because they take care of all that stuff there. They have a magnetic field about them, and they can change things. They can die your batteries out to nothing. Fully charged batteries, your cell phones, they get all that electric out of them. Everything goes dead. Happened to me many, many times. If they want you to see them in a video, fine, but it's not going to be a clear shot. It's going to be distorted. That's the way they are, And I don't know why they do that. I guess they don't want to be seen like we want to see them. Again, I got pics on my channel. You can go on my YouTube channel where you're here right now and check my videos out, and you'll see them. Yeah, it's hard to get clear shots. It really is. Well, Donald, if you think it's BS, why you listening here tonight for them? Huh? If you think it's BS, I take that very personal, and any other researcher would as well. If you don't know what you're talking about, don't go calling people BSers, because I don't. I'm right up and legit. I'm telling you like it is. I'm in South Jersey, Ralph. South Jersey. No, I'm not out here to make friends with everybody. You know, I'm out here to do my research and to show people stuff. And if you're gonna have people not believe, that's fine. I really don't care. You know, you either believe it or you don't believe it. That's your prerogative. You have that. But unless you've been out there, and unless you've had things happen to you, I would invite anybody who thinks I'm BS or anybody else to come to where I'm at. I'll take you out there, and then I'll leave. Okay? I'll take you out there. I'll leave. I'll pick you up later. In fact, if you think it's BS, you can stay out up in a tree all night long and see if you make it through the night. See if you make it through the night. You'll probably be scared stiff because these things will climb a tree. They'll be right underneath. They'll shake the tree, and they'll be right around you and make growls and stuff. And if they don't like you, they'll even get rid of you. So it's not BS unless you know and had the experiences. And once you had an experience, you would never say it's BS. Believe me, you would never do that. I can see people's comments. Yes, I can. Hey, Dr. Sandy, I'm doing good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Everybody has their thoughts about things, and that's like I said before. You believe what you want to believe, you know. I was out to find the truth, and I found the truth, and I'm still finding out things that it's hard for me to believe because unless you see with your own eyes and hear things, and if you watch my videos on my YouTube channel, you will hear things. Okay, you'll hear things that'll blow your mind. You'll see things that blow your mind as well. And again, nothing's photoshopped, nothing. And all my audio is what you hear is what I recorded. Well, Ralph, I went to Batstow. I guess it was about 13 years ago exactly. Okay, for my birthday, and I took my camera and I went there and something said take your camera, so I did. And I went through Batstow Village. I don't know if you're familiar with that. There, it was a Dutch settlement way back hundreds of years ago. And I was walking around. It was in the midweek, and it was quiet. I think it was like a Wednesday, and it was about I don't know 2:30 in the afternoon. And I had my camera, and I went by this one cabin that was there. It was a huge tree, and it had a cutout in it. You could put 5 people hands to hands, and went and went around this tree. That's how thick this thing was. It was big, and yeah, and my wife was with me, and she went over to the tree there. I told her to get away from the tree because it was a big cutout. I said, you don't know what's in there. Could have been a rabid raccoon or something. That might have came out and got her or bit her. So As she's there, I see something move in the front of the door. There's a wooden door on this cabin, and I took a picture there, and there was a Jersey Devil looking at me. You could see the horns, everything. In fact, I had that in one of my exhibits that I had years ago, and people could see it. I didn't even point out to them. They seen it. They couldn't believe what they were seeing, and it looked just like what people say. And another thing, I had a camera back in Cryptid Swamp, which I named, and I had that camera in there for about a year, and it took a picture of the shadow, which was huge, of the Jersey Devil. So it's just not in that area there. It's all in the Pine Bound, which is all through uh, central to southern New Jersey. So he doesn't have a say. Well, I can stay here one night and come over here another night. He goes wherever they want to go. And Bigfoot and other dogmen, they're dimensional beings. They don't have to be in one place. They can go wherever they want to go. They've come to my house and everything. And I got gifts they left me in my yard, and it's pretty amazing. So there's no set limitations where they can be. They can go anywhere they want to go. Yep, ghosts and shadow beings. Yep. My first name is Greg. Yes, he is. He's clothed. He's clothed. In fact, the picture I got, he was standing there, and he had his hand like this. Well, his hand was on like this, and you could see his hoof. It's pretty amazing. I don't know if I got that picture right here with me right now or not. Let me check. Hold on a minute. See if you'll be able to see it or not. We'll mm, no, that's not it. I do have a picture of it, but I don't have it on hand right now. So when I do, I'll put it up and I'll show you. Yeah, it has wings too. It has the horns on top of its head to go up. It has the face like a horse, like a snout of a horse. Um, yeah, it's very very scary, but I think they know. If one cryptid knows that they know who you are and they know you're not out to hurt them or anything, I think they all respect you. They all respect that from what I've encountered. Okay. Yes, they're different colors too. I have one. Everybody says, well, you see them, they're dark colored or black or brown. I had one back in this area over here. It was almost like a blondish color. Beautiful color that it was. Um, in fact, I got some hair samples from it. I think I still got it over here. Hold on. Let me see if I got it right here or not. Yeah, here you go. Right here. You see it? In fact, I got some leaves on it still there too. Hair samples from that one area where I seen that one. So, you know, they're all around. There's so many different things out there in this area. I'm sure other areas as well. What's that? Yeah, there's a back where I go. There's a woman in white. Um, if you're lucky enough to see her, you can see it. But I've been through these woods for over 50 years, and doing my research, I've seen so many things back here. It just you know it's an adventure because you never know what you're going to see when you go back there. There's a lot of things, and she was walking away from me, and she stopped. All I had was my camera on, just a regular camera. I didn't have no video on at the time. And I took a picture of her. She's walking away, and she was all in white with her back toward me. She's walking into like the swamp area, and there's a lot of things back here. I've seen people who look like uh, Egyptians. I mean, with the crown, the helmets and stuff on them. Their face looked like the Egyptian. The Egyptians used to have the makeup around their eyes and all. I saw that back in Cryptid Swamp. So where are all these beings coming from? They're coming from different portals. The whole area back here is portal area. Yep. So that's a lot of stuff going on in these areas, and our dimension is our dimension. I see you, you see me. We have our house and this and that. We got our animals and family. Their dimensions are right outside ours, like a flying veil, and they come in and out of that veil whenever they want. And when I see a lot of them, they manifest. They use the trees. They use the ground. They use the trees to come out of. Trees are full of energy, and they come from the ground. They come from their dimension through a tree. Believe it or not, believe it or not, they do. And that's it's amazing. It truly is. It blows my mind at times the things that I've seen and hear. Now it's a portal. Yes. Yep. If anybody's close by to me, I mean, if you ever want to get together just to talk about stuff, we can do that. If you ever want to go to where my research is, I can take you there and show you around and show you what they do and how they get their own areas. That'd be cool. You take your camera, you can take your audio recorder with you as well. I'm open to that if you're open to do it. And not to get scared, but you never know because they can come right up behind you and growl just to scare you right behind your back, and it happened to me many times. And you just got to know that they play games too, especially juveniles. Yes, they're interdimensional. Absolutely. There's demonic portals too. Yep. Whenever you're in the woods, don't go lean up against a tree. How you can check these portals where they're at? Uh, you get an EMF meter. And if you feel that something's there near a tree, go with the EMF meter, turn it on, and if it lights up, it's going to show you a portal. Okay? And in the ground, you'll see a hole in the ground covered with leaves and stuff. Don't go in a hole, go around it. And if it lights up, it's a portal. It's a portal area. That's how I know the portal area is back where I go. Mhm. I think people make things worse than what they are. There's a lot of stretchers out there, I call them. If they see stuff, they'll stretch it out, and you hear all these stories about Dog Man. You hear about uh, Bigfoot, Sasquatch doing this and doing that and scaring people and killing animals and all kind of stuff like that. I've never had that happen back where I'm at. I mean, I walked right next to them, 50 feet away, and they never did anything to me. And they'll look at me and they'll walk with me, along with me. But I think they, like I said before, if you got the okay from one cryptid, I believe they all honor that. They know you're not out to hurt them. I get a feeling, Dr. Sandy, that it's a feeling that like you're being watched about a lot of things, and you can feel that it's a heaviness on you, and it's like you're kind of get disoriented a little bit, your mind, and like slow motion type of a deal. And that happened to me near this pond. Check out that video, and you'll see. I was in there. I walked in there. It looked fine. I walked in there. Felt a little uneasy. Then all of a sudden, things started getting like I was in an area where I couldn't wait to get out, and I could see where I came from. But it was like I was walking forever to try to get back out. And my video camera that I had at that time, it started recording in slow motion, and it didn't have slow motion on it. There was no airplane sounds. There was no bird sounds. There was no nothing. When I say you can hear a pin drop in the woods, that's how quiet it was. And I just felt uneasy. Everything in one area looked like it was all dead. There was no greenery, no nothing. And I finally turned around and I'm walking, and all of a sudden I came out to where I started from, luckily, and everything was back to normal. You can hear the birds, you can hear the airplanes, and I'm talking about going from inside this thing. You can see everything you see when you first came in, but it was like a curtain that you could see through, and it stopped all kind of sound, and it scared me. So I've been back there, not in there, but around it. And if you see my video that I put last week, and it said about the portal, I asked if this was a portal, and they said yes. And then they said it's a portal to hell. So that area was bad. So I don't go in there. I went around it. I won't go back in for nothing anymore. I don't even like going near it, to be honest with you. Hey, Sarah, how are you tonight? Well, we don't. We call it cloaking, but it's just not cloaking. Um, Sheldon and Dawn, how are you? They call it spiritual powers because I asked them. I had an audio in the woods. I sat in the log one day and I talked to them. I said, you know what? I said, how do you do what you do? This is when I first seen Roxanne on a tree back here, and I saw her. So I'm asking, how do you do what you do? How do you cloak? And on an audio recorder picked up, it was like something like a little bit of a laugh, like like that type of a deal. And they said, it's not cloaking. We have spiritual powers. So spiritual powers, they could just hear and they disappear in a blink of an eye. That happened many times in front of me. And they can walk right next to you. You won't even know. You can hear them. You won't see them. So it's spiritual powers, and I really believe that. For them to do what they do, and I asked them, I said, well, what are you? You know, and they said they're human. They're a different type of human, but they're highly intelligent as well. And people don't give them that thought process. They think, well, they're evil and this and that, but they're not. Not all of them. I mean, you look in our lives, you got good and bad people, you know, and you're gonna have good and bad in everything that there is, animals and people and whatever, you know. So I treat them like I'm talking to you, so I don't treat them any different, and they know that. Have I seen that shimmering effect? Yes, I have. I have seen that in this one area. There was all these like scrub brush area, and you can see the thing came there. It was like I'm trying to think. There was a movie that was out like that, The Predator. If you remember that movie that came out, that's how it was like that, and then it disappeared. I saw it with my own eyes. Kind of scary stuff when you're way back in the woods by yourself, you know. Thank you, Sarah. How you doing tonight? Everybody doing well? I'm waiting for the weather to break around here. It's supposed to be a high of 39 tomorrow. Today was 47, and then next week we're talking about the high 50s into the mid to the late 60s. So see how the weather's going to be. I'm hoping it gets warmer because I'm tired of this cold weather. The older you get, the colder you get. Yeah. Yeah, Colorado, man. I've never been there. I always wanted to go there. There's a few places I really would like to go. I haven't been. There's a lot of things out there in this world, and every state has its own beauty of things, and every state has their own cryptids as well. And like I said before, you said about the different colors of them. They're the different colors, and I show you the hair or the fur of that one with like a blondish color, beautiful. And I found some of the fur that was there, and I still have it. You know. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate it. Who knows? Maybe one day, before I get too old, I'll take you up on it. Right now, though, I'm busy with the kids. I coach and just finishing up winter track next week, and then we got the nationals, and then we got the spring season starting. So that's all the way till like the middle of June, and I'm booked up with them. So in between time, between working around here and doing stuff around my house, I go out to the woods. And that's one reason why I keep my cameras. I got 3 cameras out there. They're steady going 24/7. And they're monitoring 3 different areas. Oh, actually 2 different areas right now, but I'm going to make another third one. And I see a lot of things through them, through the cameras, even when I'm not there. Like what? Wow. Hi, Betty. That's cool. Have I seen families of Bigfoot? Yes. Back where I'm at, I have a family of 6 that are back here in this one area. Uh, and they're pretty cool. They know me and they walk right along with me. And in fact, I think a couple of times uh, when I first encountered a dog man back there, I had taken a picture because I heard them. And I looked over there and there was a dog man looking at me. and right to the right of the dog man that was there, there was three of them. So I think they were protecting me from that dog man who didn't know me at the time. But there were six of them in this one area, and different areas, and there's another area I go. I know there's quite a few of them there too. They're pretty cool. I mean, they get to know you. They don't mind you. Is I'm not out to hurt them or their family, and they know that. They're very protective of their families. Do I have a camera running 24/7? Yes, I do. I got three of them. Hey, Big Lou, welcome aboard, buddy. I think different seasons of the the year, you'll get to see them more. Um, Usually like the fall, end of the summer to fall, you see them more. They're more active, moving around. But now that I'm exploring with my trail bike, uh, I see them a lot more too because I'm going all over the place. I can go. I can put 5 to 10 miles a day on there through the woods and come up in different areas, and you can see them. They're always around the water and stuff. Where's my what tonight? Where's my what tonight, Sarah? Oh, I don't know. You talk about Daniel? I don't know where he's at tonight. Maybe he's on the road. He said he's gonna be on the road. Yeah, the bouncer. Yeah, he might be on the road. He said he's gonna be taking a road trip. Yeah, they'll gift you. Yep, they'll gift you. I have gifts in my own yard. My house here. They give me gifts in my yard as well because I'm about a mile up the road from where I do my research in this one area, and they know where I live. They've been here. They put gifts out there. They put stick structures, different areas. They know I'm going to be that day, whether it's in my garden or just walking around the house. They know I'm going to be. They put these things, so they're there watching you too because you can't see them all the time. Like I said before, if they want you to see them, they'll show themselves. They can be broad daylight at nighttime, and they'll be right next to you, and they watch everything you do. They're very inquisitive. What do I gift them? Well, I give them fruit. I give them food. I give them candy for the kids. Uh, the kids like marbles and little golf balls. Uh, the white golf balls are cool, but they like the bright orange ones, the fluorescent type golf balls. Christmas time comes around. I'll bring them food and give them apples, and I'll give them like a Christmas bulb, and I hang it there. I've given them like a necklace type of a deal, with stones and all. They've taken that. They'll leave me stones, and they haven't had a bag of stones, polished stones. I gave it to them on the log, and they moved it from where I had it to the end of the log, and then they put a big rock. It was called a pyrite rock. It looks like diamond dust. It's a beautiful rock, and they exchanged that for the ones that I had to give them. and they're always giving me stuff. And you walk around on a path. They know the path I take in there, and you'll see things on the ground. You know it's out of the ordinary, and nobody's walking back there. And you can see these gifts they give you. They know when you're going back there. It's pretty cool. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yellow tennis balls, anything. Yep. Any Jersey Devil encounters? I've heard stories, and I did have one. I said a little while ago that I had taken a picture of it. And this one time, I used to bow hunt years ago up in a place called Tabernacle on the other side of Hamilton, in the Pine Lands, Pine Barrens there, very thick air, Wharton State Forest. And it was a road, and I parked my car up on a road about maybe a quarter mile up. And I'm walking back in this area here, and it was all laurel bushes on there. And it was like a little ravine there up a hill, and the laurel bushes were there, so that's where I stayed. And I'm on the ground, and it's starting to get dark now, and I hear something walking on the other side of the road. Laurel bushes. It was all laurel bushes. So I figured, well, it's a deer coming out now, so I'm getting ready. And I'm looking down below the laurel bushes, and I see something walking. And I'm looking for 4 feet, 4 legs, like a deer. There was none, only two. 2 legs with hoofs, and they were thick. And now I'm thinking, I heard a story about the Jersey Devil up there, and here I am by myself, a quarter mile away from my car, and I'm all camouflaged, and I had just my bow with me. I had my hunting knife and my bow. And at the time, I didn't have a cell phone. So I'm looking, and this thing was walking heavy, and it stopped. And I'm looking underneath the laurel bush, you could see, and there was no 4 legs. There was only two, and they were hoofs, and the legs weren't the size of a deer. They were very thick. So now this thing is walking. I said, you know what? I'm not staying out here. It gets too dark. I'm not crazy. So I got up. I started walking real slow. I kept looking. Had my bow drawn. I looked, didn't see nothing. I started walking fast and fast, so I got into a full run. I went back I opened my car, threw my bow in there, slammed the door, started that car. Have never been back to that area. Never been back there. I was scared and scared, believe me. Yeah, well, they swoop down. There's a lot of stories about the Jersey Devil, what he does, and swoop. And in fact, during the Revolutionary War, uh, they had shot a cannonball at it, and it hit the wing, and they said that it killed the Jersey Devil. Now, if this thing was killed, they would have found the body of it and everything else. But, however, the picture that I took of the Jersey Devil that I seen at Basto on its wing had a round spot. It was dark, like a shadow. If that's true, what they said about the cannonball, then that was the Jersey Devil they shot at, because I got the picture of it. You can see on its wing there's a shadow, like a size of it would be like it's a cannonball that they had shot down with it. Yeah, I got a picture. I was just trying to find it before, Melissa. I couldn't find it. Let me see real quick if I can find it over here. Let me hold on a second, everybody. Let me check and see. I know I got it, 'cause I was just looking at it not too long ago. Okay, I think this is it here. I don't know if you can be able to see it. I can't see on. I'm trying to hold the phone and the And the thing probably got a reflection on it here. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. You're not gonna be able to see it here. But it's right in the middle there. Let me see. I don't know if you can see the horns on it right there in the middle there. I can't get my camera right to show you right what the right thing is. Let me see over here on an angle like that. Can you see it there? It would be right in. Hold on a minute. Probably going to be right here. Right here. Be the horns up here, the face down here, the wing with the shadow right there. I don't know if you can see that. And then down over here, you can see its arm coming down there with the hoof there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably got a shadow showing there. But anyway, if you saw it, um, that's it. That was it right there. Kind of, yeah. It's hard because you got the shadows and everything. Um, could I take it out of the frame? I could. I could, yeah. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me see if I can do it here now. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna pull you down in a second, so don't you'll be looking up at the ceiling here. Hold on. Trying to open it up. Hold on. This thing's on there pretty good. All right, let me see. I got the back of it off now. Hold up. Okay. Well, let me see if you can show you this here now a little better. Okay. Can you see it right here? You can see right. I'm gonna try. I can't hold it and show you. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up a minute. Right here, I got my finger at. Right here, I'm pulled back. Right here is the horns coming up there, the face. Okay. The wing over here, you can see it. And then down over here in the middle there would be uh, the hoof and his arm coming down here. I don't know if you see that or not. I don't know. It's hard for me to see with the camera and hold this at the same time. I don't know if you can see it. You see it there now? Were you able to see it? You see the cannonball? Lay it down and move it back. I see it. Yeah, I took that. Yes, I did. I was that close. Yep. Yep. I was that close. You know, let me see something. Hold up again. Hold up a minute. It's hard to see where my camera's at because of what I'm showing you here. I'm going to show you. Okay, right here. Can you see it? Here's the wing coming up over here. There's a shadow with a ball hit, a cannonball. Okay. Right here is the eye over here. The snout coming down over here. The horns going up. Here's his shoulder. His arm coming over here. And if you can see right here is the hoof over here. He's got his hand up like that. It's right there. Right here. There's his wing. His horns coming up. His eye, his face. Shoulder area, arm. Forearm with the hoof right here coming up in black. Can you see it? You see it now? Everybody saw it now? Okay, you see it? Okay. That's how close he was to me. I never did anything. He never did anything to me to scare me or anything like that, but it was there. It's just pretty wild to be able to see these things and take pictures of them. Okay. That's crazy, huh? It's right there, man. I have an exhibit coming up in July, for a whole month of July at a library. I have exhibits there before. The first time I ever had an exhibit there was probably back in 2012, and I had 23,000 people check out my exhibit. I had it there for a whole month. Actually, it was a month and a half at that time. And I mean, I got pictures from not only from what I do now, but I used to do paranormal work years ago. There's a lot of things that I've seen. Am I real? Am I real? I think I am. I pinch myself once in a while. Yeah, I think I'm real. I feel. But the picture was terrifying. You saw it, right? What library? This could be the Vineland Public Library in South Jersey. I don't know if you're from around the area here or not, but if you are, you could check it out. And I'll probably like July 1st will probably be like meet the artist type of a deal. And it's going to be a big room. I had at one time, the last exhibit I had there had something like 80, 85 pictures. And this time I think I'm going to go with maybe about 35, but they're going to be there for the whole month. So you'll see things that, you know, you don't know existed, and you'll be amazed if you're around the area here. Check it out, and I'll let you know exactly when I'm going to be there for that first day. Like meet the artist type of deal. I'm going to have stuff to drink and punch and stuff like that, and cookies and maybe some cakes and stuff like that, and then just walk around, look, and I can explain everything that I do and to show you is all. So if you're around the area, you don't live too far from here. Uh, you know, okay. What city? Can I record a presentation? Yeah, I guess I can. Yeah. And my self cam just took a picture right now. It just came up on my screen as I'm talking to you all. You live in Barrington? Barrington, I think there's a place. There used to be a place there. You can go and buy like telescopes and everything else, all electronic stuff. Is that still around? I used to go there a couple of times and buy some stuff there in Barrington. Any advice you have for a 17-year-old for what? I'm up in Northwest Jersey by Delaware Water Gap. Okay. You're roughly about what, 2.5 hours away? I hope you like my channel, Betty. Check it out. I have 512 videos on my channel. So if you want to take a look at things like when I first started and everything else, everything is on there. Um, I even have a video that I made of Dale Earnhardt. Um, remember him, the father? And when his son in 2004, Sonoma, California, was racing, he had a Corvette. He was driving him, and the Corvette spun out. It blew up and caught on fire. And he said that his father helped him. He believes his father was there and helped him get out of the car. So, inquisitive as I was, I said, let me see if I can find and see if Dale Earnhardt Sr. was actually there. And if you look at my video, he was there. He helped him out of the car. I watched the video, and then when in my mind it says take a picture, I took a picture, and there was Dale Earnhardt all over that car, in different positions as they were getting him out, and he was there. So his son wasn't lying. His son was pulled out by his father, and there was other beings there too, like angels and stuff, helping him get out of that car. So it's a video. It's on there too that I have. You want to check that out as well. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, you saw the junior video. Very cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting new subscribers every day, and my channel's growing slowly but surely, but it's getting there. And I thank you. It wouldn't be doing what it's doing without all of you. And I really appreciate you all. I love you all. And I thank you. I thank you. Hello, Lucas. How are you? Welcome aboard. You love the Earnhardt? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Gabrielle, hello. You doing, Braden? How you doing? So where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? Let's give one more round here. Let's see what we got. How you doing, Brody? Western Massachusetts. Okay. I know where you're at. Tennessee, I know you. Yeah, that's something, huh, Stephen? Vermont, Lucas, all right. Braden from Georgia. From China. Okay. It's a long ways. Well, I appreciate it, Ralph. Much appreciated, buddy. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, people, do subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost nothing, you know. And yeah, I'll have videos coming out. Shout out to Leanne. How you doing? Welcome aboard. In Vermont. Thank you, Braden. Dennis Cole. I'm glad you're out, buddy, from California. California dreaming. Rafael Martinez. You're from China, huh? Okay. Okay. Tennessee on top. Yep. Yeah, I love these people, man. I love everybody. What's that? Otto? How you doing, buddy? Let's keep it civil, people. Okay? Appreciate it. Bediamo, originally from Northern California. Okay. Do I like God? I love God. Can't make it in this life without God. Been there for me all through all ups and downs. Yeah, I am a grandpa. I am a grandpa. Hello, Griffin. Glad you're here. Thanks, Raphael. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Pass the word around about my channel to your family and friends, and I got a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said, I got 512, I think, or maybe 513 videos now because I put one up tonight. You want to check that out with the light beams. Uh, 513 videos. There's something in there I'm sure you'll like. But check it out. You know. Yeah, we're all grandpops. I'm blessed to make it this long. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. There's a lot of work into them videos. Just I mean, many years of video making back in there and doing stuff. I've had my close encounters, and like I said, mostly everything I do is by myself, 95 to 98% of the time. Thank you, Susan. Things are flying by here now. Have I ever explored caves and underground tunnels? No. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate it. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it. Okay, Betty Almo, take care. Thank you for checking in. Hello, Austin. Jason, hello. You like my hat? Yeah, that's the Millville Thunderbolt hat. That's where I coach at the school there. Yep. What's that say? All right. Yes, I do. Firm believer in Jesus. Every time I do my research in the woods, I say a prayer and I have him walking with me and try to be in his light. That's why my channel's named Man of the Light. That's because I love my Lord. Bye, Brenda. You have a dog or a cat? Yes, I got 8 cats. I got 3 dogs. Is that a picture? Well, right here, right there. There you go. Yes, that is a picture of. Let me see if I can get it for you to show you. That is actually the video. Hold up. I'm all discombobulated over here, knocking stuff over in my room here, office. This here is the lights that came down. The deer over here. Just the beam of light that came down here, another beam of light there. So that was the picture I had taken of it. If you can see it. And up here is a picture of a dog that I had when I was a young boy. You see it right there? That dog, I was, I guess, about 14 or 15 years old when it passed away. And my dad had a picture. Did you see the dog? It could be aliens, yeah. My best joke? I really don't have any jokes, Gabrielle. Not clear. Um, it's hard to see things because I got reflections of the light in here on a glass of these pictures. So that's why it's a little hard to see with it. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have two sisters. One I lost about in 2018. She passed away, and I have a younger sister. Um, they won't do what I do. I ask them to come out there with me, and they won't do it. They say I'm crazy. You know, uh, I gotta check in every time I go out in the woods. I gotta make sure I let people know where I'm at. You saw that picture of my dog up here? Thank you, Thomas. The dog passed away, and it passed away in another house we moved to from when I was a kid. My dad buried it in the backyard, and my dad always had a picture of me when I was about 3 years old at our first house before we moved to where the dog died. And in the front yard, I was about 3 years old when I had like a little league baseball uniform on, and I was had a bat, and I was going to swing the bat in the front yard there. My dad took a picture, and next to me was a tree. Well, he always had this picture. It was a small picture about this big in his wallet. He always kept it with him. And when my dad passed away, uh, my sister found a picture and she gave it to me. So when I got the picture, I blew it up on my computer to see it was there. And on that tree was my dog, the one I just showed you a picture of. That is the spirit of my dog that passed away when I was 15 years old. So here, that picture was taken, I was 3 years old. So they wanted me to see my dog on that tree later on in life. And that dog died about 6 miles away from our new house, from where we used to live in that old house where that picture was taken. So it's kind of a little mind boggling. But that's the spirit of the dog. Yeah, she was a beautiful dog. She's a Pomeranian. She was a Pomeranian. And I really missed her. I still do, all these years later. Where's the bouncer at? I think the bouncer, I think he might be on the road, Sarah. If you remember last time we spoke, he was talking about taking a road trip. So that's probably where he's at. I don't have his contact number to give him a call, but it's okay. He'll be back. Yeah. And you know what I found out? Our pets, when they pass on, they never leave you. They're always around you, and you can even hear them bark sometimes. If you listen real close. If you have a cat and they were in a room with you, you'll feel something brush up against your leg. Or if you're sleeping in bed at night, you'll feel something get on like walk real soft on you or next to you. If they used to sleep on the bed with you, it's pretty cool. Yes, I do, Ralph. You can hear them on my YouTube channel there. You can see, look under there, and you'll see stuff, the vocals and stuff. And people think they make noise like animals, but they actually talk like I'm talking to you, so we can understand them. It's pretty amazing. Getting a lot of people in here now. I'm glad you're all aboard. Sing Cocomelon off sub. I don't know Cocomelon. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's a demon? Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. How much soy do you eat? I'm not a soy man. Well, people, I've been on here now for an hour and 20 minutes, looks like almost. So hour 18, something like that. So I got a long day tomorrow. And I thank you all for stopping in. I appreciate your comments and appreciate knowing who you are. And I'll be on um, maybe tomorrow night or Sunday night. And we can get back to chatting as you just, chill in and hope you subscribe to the channel and have a blessed night. And I thank you all. Good night to all of you. Thank you, Melissa. Ralph, thank you. Appreciate it. And for all you who have subbed tonight, I appreciate that as well. And pass it around about the channel to your family and friends. And, you know, um, I got a lot of stuff coming up. So check it out. Like I said, I got 513 because I put one on tonight. 513 videos. Check them out. And you'll see stuff you won't believe. Okay? Guarantee it. I'm gonna say goodnight now, and God bless you all. I thank you, and take care. All right, I gotta get Daniel back. Take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll be on. Like I said, either tomorrow night. Usually it's gonna be like 8 o'clock at night, 8:30 at night, Eastern time. So or Sunday night. So I'll be back and check out the videos. I'll probably have another one coming up in the next day or so. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Peace.